getting into the game.
I feel like it can work. You know, we spoke about how good they are from a team play perspective. You know, they mainly base their team play around trying to outread the other team and basically outplay them over aiming, which is a pretty good idea to pick Nuke. So I could see why they've picked Nuke. They need to have a mental reset after obviously losing map one the way they did, but with Brace taking out Shuey like that, I don't know how easy that is going to be.
Apoc died in the mini area. Smoke does not fully smoke off mini. Brace, he's going to drop back up to getting full yard control. He knows this week he and hard execute. Now Apoc died. Grabs one. He actually sees the player drop into the vent. Can he get the second? He does. Apoc died. He knows player might have the bomb here, but Bogeyman, he gets absolutely tricked by Apoc died as well. Donga, though, on the other end, does take down PZ. Bombs dropped in the vents. He's aware that Apoc died is in there. He just has to get, maybe he has to take out Apoc died and maybe go to the B side. Now, he's being aggressed upon from CT vents. Donga's just going to back out. Got to watch out for Addict as well on ramp. Donga, just checking all the areas, making a lot of noise, of course. I think they're aware of his position anyway. Now Apoc Dud checks up. Doesn't see him in the area. Is that caught at T events? Does take down Rockco. Now 1v3. Get the burst fire out. And in the end, Apoc Dud just peeks out and makes it a first round for Vertex. And a good hold from Apoc Dud at mini. Very big hold as well. Getting a couple of kills and also getting the crucial information that the player went down the vent.
Yeah, for sure. To drop down the vent like that and find two is insane. So not only were the kills insane, but the actual magnitude of the kill was incredible because it dropped the bomb for 8Ballers and obviously made that 1v5 even more difficult for Dongers. So Vertex now with this buy, they have a good opportunity to be going 2-0 up here.
PZ with the org outside and yard. Oh, he's being digged. Does take down Bogeyman in the end. His Strala smokes will come out, so he can't do anything. Actually, going to be thrown in. But BZ takes a lot of damage there. Ducks out from Big Garage. And now goes onto the off angle. Might go into CT lobby in the end, because I think CT lobby is probably the only logical area to go into. Now, PZ. See a few players crossing the secret. I'm not sure if he did, but I think the smoke walls were there. Jules and Donga. Donga leading the charge with the MAC-10. PZ's going to confirm that nobody's there anymore, which most likely going to say, hey, they're coming in via secret. Apoc Dud already there. Lurking at the toxic stairs. He's just waiting for him to appear in their crosshairs. Now, 8Ballers have done a good job getting into secret and losing Bogeyman to PZ, and also heavily damaging PZ as well, but the MP9 is absolutely the king of this secret area, and they're going to be very, very careful here with Apoc Dud. Apoc spotted one, but he's been just taken out by Donga there. Apoc Dud mincing those bullets. They can't get the spray under control. They might be able to get onto the B bomb side here, and they will. Shuey just checking catwalk, make sure no one's in there. They spot Alex and Dark and Shuey for a wonderful one dig, and the bomb's planted at the double doors as well. Rockco coming to the flank, grabs from one, can spray transfer to the other. No, he cannot now. Brace with the org has been dinged, and this is a huge dink as well. Brace has got the org as well on the 2v2, making it a lot easier for Oni and Shuey here. All they have to do is get one little tap, and he will be taking out both of these players. In our Brace, he'll be looking through the vents to try to master the vents. Shuey at double doors, bombs sticking away. Both players don't have a kit. Shuey takes down Brace, and now PZ opens the double door, goes for the pre-fire, and he does take down Shuey in the end, but he won't be able to save the round.
Okay.
As Oni will be hiding, and PZ's going to keep running. He's going to Molotov and two flashes. And Oni, will he pick anything out of this? He'll try to rush up back to the A side. PZ should live. And same with Oni as well. And 8Ballers win a force buy against the run of play, definitely.
Yeah, for sure, and that's going to give them a lot of hope. And I was going to say, Vertex are playing very smart because they know 8Ballers are going to be probably playing quite slow to basically try and catch Vertex out, try and catch any Vertex players, get a little bit too greedy for information. But Vertex are playing pretty passive, and it seemed to work. Just unfortunate that PZ was, not PZ, excuse me, I think it was Ruffleco, was unable to find any frags to that MP9 down low in B.
Yard control coming in, and not to mention as well, Vertex pushing forward. Actually going to be friend as well to make sure Vertex doesn't have any yard control. Bogeyman takes care of Apoc Dud. Have a PZ with the orb. Bogeyman's just getting this yard control very, very dominantly at the moment. Now PZ lurking in yard. He knows where Bogeyman is. He saw the glimpse of the AK, and PZ might be just going back into mini now. Doesn't want to commit too many players outside towards yard. This is a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of 8Ballers on yard. Donga taking an idea of ideal look of Secret. Now Ruffleco on T. Roof takes down
Oh,
Jules.
that's the bomb.
Jules drops Ruffleco. Can he get a few more here? Ruffleco with the deal, trying to hold the line. He's looking for Donga. He lines up, sees Donga's AK, so he knows Donga's here. And he might be able to sneak behind, but no, Oni coming in from T lobby. The ultimate backstab. Ruffleco thought he had everything there, but he didn't. And now Addict coming in from Secret. Check Secret. Sees nobody. Does he find anyone else at the dumps? He does.
Ooh.
Does take down Bogeyman. And Addict will back off. PZ takes down Dong. And this time they've got the bomb drop. But the problem is for Vertex is that they can't take any more duels. Oni's got an AK. Oni will pick up the bomb. Unless PZ stops him for it. But he's able to take down PZ with ease. PZ having absolutely no HP. Now it's just going to be Addict in a 1v1. And Addict... Well, I'm not sure if one deagle bullet will be enough. He has to get the 1D potentially as well, or pre-fire, or just get the jump on Oni here.
It's roughly 47, so I think you're correct with the one bullet not being enough. And obviously being on 15 HP, this is going to be very awkward. Surely Addict hears this. He does. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't really know where the steps are coming from. Maybe he didn't expect Oni to be that close. But 8Ballers are not going to complain, because after it looking like a very, very sticky round for them, they all seem to get a bit trapped outside. Like, didn't really know whether to go forwards, backwards, or what. They end up coming out with the round win, and they've called a tactical timeout just to talk that one over. I think that could be because they all seem to like group outside, but then they had no like next step in the plan. You know what I mean? It's like they forgot the introduction, they forgot the first, they knew the first step, but then they forgot step 2 and 3 of the execute. But yeah, they still come out with a round win, and they've already tied the amount of rounds that they've won in map 1 with within 3 rounds on map 2.
Yeah, but not to mention, well, T rounds kind of hard to win.
Exactly, yeah, for sure.
They get 6 or 7 rounds here, and they could be versing Vertex on Inferno. 4 AKs and a Mac 10 versus just a bunch of USPs from Vertex, and it should be hopefully an easy anti-eco here for 8Ballers. HE grenade being thrown in, and they've got one more flash, and that's it with the USPs as they look towards a full outside control with just Addict in the background. Now they're going for a yard control here, 8Balls. Another grenade being thrown close in, see if there's any players around the red box area. Another flashbang being thrown in as well. And Vertex have got a mini stack. Jules looking towards big garage. Will Shui go across Secret? That's the main question here. Looking to a big garage. Don't see anyone, but they're being just double dinked by Ruffleco and Addict. And that's Shui out of the equation. Now they're trying to go get some weapons. They're definitely surrounding Jules at the moment. Jules getting taken out as well. But again, he's going to be taken out by Ruffleco as well. The USP. They've got some AKs out of it. Oni to trade. Oni gets a second as well. Takes down Brace, and Ruffleco gets a third. Saving this round at the moment. Addict might be able to grab a weapon here as well. Molotov being thrown in. Donga's not. Oh, is he checking in? He is. He's about to go down the vents. Like I say, Vertex almost able to convert a full USP round.
Yeah.
But just Oni with the spray transfer.
I think Vertex, well, it showed there with the USPs that they know that 8Ballers going to want to be prioritizing outside. So they try and stack outside. It looked to be going pretty well. They were 5v3 and with 2 AKs in hand. But obviously Oni was there with the spray down, and obviously with the aim punch, no Kevlar, the USPs get ever so more difficult than they already are.
PZ on top of a big garage. Looking for the... Oh, unfortunate bogeyman. They showed the elbow. PZ saw the jump. It's going to be an easy one for PZ. Onido trying to put as much pressure as he can, but Apoc does going to lay him on his back. That's going to be first 2 frags going in favor of Vertex. And Apoc does just going to double check the vents. He's not sure if anyone went down, given the fact the smoke's perfectly set up. PZ on ramp. If they show even an inkling of elbow, PZ's going to take it right off. Got to be very, very careful here. Guy coming in from trophy room. Now, PZ, if they peek at all, PZ might get a collateral here if they peek at the same time. That's the main question. Will PZ get one? Flashbang been thrown in. PZ dodges it. And they line up.
Oh my god.
How did he not get a collateral? We're going to try collateral, but none of them have died. And PZ is going to be very careful. Taking cross ramp here and take out PZ. PZ gets the second, but traded out by Shui. Shui with a quick trade indeed. Otherwise, PZ would have gobbled him up and got a free K out of that. And it'll be a 1v4. And Shui's on very, very, very little HP. He's going to go for the one taps on the headshot angle. And he tries to spray down Addict. Addict didn't react to it as quick enough. Addict's still alive. Shui does have the bomb. And a Kobe from Ruffleco makes it 2 for Vertex.
I'm still in shock. I can't believe I've just not seen a try collateral. I don't even know if it's possible. But very unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate to find 2 players legged. But 8Ballers still in the lead on the T side. The money's not going to be great this time round. They're just going to go for a full eco with those 5 Glocks and Vertex. They're not going to have much chance to gain any extra funds with 5 rifles in play. So this could just be a clean round, 3-all. But if you were to tell 8Ballers they'll be 3-all up after 6 rounds on T side, they would be pretty content with that, I'd say.
8Ballers shuts the squeaky door just after it opened up. Jumps around for us. Pretty fancy, actually. Donga opens it, and 8Ballers, I think he's going to go shut it down again. Oni towards ramp. PZ was here last time, so that's why they're looking towards the Glocks instead. However, this time, Addict this time, he's actually may have seen a foot in trophy. I'm not terribly too sure. Addict holding the off angle. He's heard it noise. Definitely coming. Addict of 1. Trade so is good, but Jules with the trade with the Glock. Now they might rotate over, but they've got the B bomb side hold. Orb shot being heard. PZ missing it. They don't know where to play out the bomb is. Bogeyman's very close by. Ruffleco doesn't check him, and in the end, Bogeyman takes down Ruffleco. Will they check Bogeyman this time? They know he's here, and he tries to go for the burst fire, but Brace takes his head off in the end. Jules checking out Toxic. Now 8Ballers, surprise, and now Donga coming in from the bench. Should take down 8Ballers pretty easily, but 8Ballers wins the duel against Donga, and Donga isn't going to be happy about that. He had the element of surprise.
Yeah.
It'll most likely be a 3rd round for Vertex here.
And that is why you always want to be buying Kevlar, because Donga wins that fight if he has Kevlar. The aim punch is what costed him, but 8Ballers got to be happy. 2 kills, 2 rifles out the hands of Vertex on a full Glock and on a full Glock round with a plant as well. They're going to be very happy with that. I've got to say, I am impressed with the way 8Ballers have started Nuke. They just need to carry on. The job's not finished yet. Aim for 5, aim for 6 minimum T rounds, and you're going to be in a really good spot on CT.
4 AK is an AWP on Jules versus just Orgs, AK and M4, and an AWP on PZ. Flash being thrown in there. Now HG is being thrown towards Yard as well. Bogeyman and Jules get tagged up, and Vertex using the competitive utility here to do a bit of damage to Jules and Bogeyman, which means the 1-taps can come through in the M4s. Now Oni looking for Ruffleco outside hut. Can Oni open up the angle to take down Ruffleco? It's getting close to the hut. Just inches away from action. Ruffleco does go down to Oni in the end. Oni just predicting a push. Addict pushes from ramp, takes down Donga in the end, and the AWP shot rings out from Jules. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but Brace has got a one-way smoke here. Sees a foot, so he definitely knows the player's crossing secrets. Just waiting for a big garage push, and Bogeyman, but Bogeyman gets the 1-tap just at the right time. Now PZ takes down Bogeyman through CT locker room. Have the gap, but I'm not sure why Brace didn't use it. 8Ballers in secret takes down Shuey. Smoke's being thrown out as well, so 8Ballers can back out. That's just Jules in a 1v3. Jules, well, a lot of these players are low. Jules not switching to a rifle yet. PZ's got the 1 on full HP. Looking for PZ. Jules, he knows PZ was at CT locker room earlier. Can Jules flick up to the play on heaven? That's the main question. He's just approaching, but I think he's going to be shot off by PZ very shortly from Big Garage, and he is. Going to be a 4th round for Vertex.
And this is where 8Ballers need to sort of come up with a new plan. Outside is now no longer working. So you need to start thinking, you know, maybe start heading towards ramp once again with a few flashes, but we know Vertex like to prioritize ramp. Maybe even pull out like a vent rush or something early on in this pistol round with Deagle's Tech 9. Just try something a bit out of the box, something that's going to catch Vertex off guard.
I think they were using the yard presence because it was working to an extent. Now, PC quite aware of it. Bogeyman just taken out there. However, I gotta say, like, there was a lot of missed smokes from 8Ballers as well.
Yeah.
And also, not to mention that Brace had a really good one-way smoke on Mini. Even though he lost the duel, it was very, very good. Addict on ramp. Addict trying to hold on the box. He got 1, 2, 3. Might get a 4, but he doesn't know the player's got past him. He's gonna get a little bit of a blow. But fortunately, Brace on the rotate from the CT lobby makes it 5 on the board for Vertex. And Addict got a bit stuck there. He didn't know the player was behind him in the end. But good thing from Brace and a good rotate as well from Vertex to quickly rotate to ramp, put the threat to bed.
Yeah. Now 8Ballers, what they don't want to do is give Vertex all the confidence that they managed to pick up on Overpass. Vertex are now getting a few rounds in a row now, and they're winning them by a significant margin. 8Ballers just need to try and find themselves some ground in the rounds again and start winning some duels like they have been. But Brace is here on a tear. He is pushed up outside with his buddy Addict. Will back him up, and Brace will find 2 early on. And once again, 8Ballers have a 2-man deficit. in this round. Shuey thinks Brace is close, but I don't think he thinks he's this close.
Don't think so. It's just waiting for the T silo play. That's what Brace is waiting for. They're boosting up. They don't see Brace. Brace is hearing all this information. Brace could be careful here, actually. Addict's in mini, actually, so they can't see him. It's just Brace getting all the information.
Here
and
it
everything
is.
to be relatively safe. Brace is seeing a player above him, takes out Oni. He's taking a bit more, though. Jules got to be, Jules got to be careful. Brace, he's got another one. He's wiggling at the moment, Brace. Now, can he get the ace? And he might get the ace, and Brace does get the ace. The in-game leader of Vertex, leading by example, makes it 6. And expected timeout as well.
Yeah, you've just got to find something. You got to go to the drawing board, go through your playbook, find out what is going to crack this Vertex CT. They've tried outside a few times now. Brace has shown his dominance out there, so you do not want to go back towards him. You've tried going ramp, and Addict's shown his dominance there. You do not want to go towards him. And with a map like Nuke, you got to get through A with a few with 2 very small choke points, and if you can't go outside, you can't go ramp. That A hit becomes ever so more awkward. So I feel like I'd like to see 8Ballers just split the whole map. You know, send a player outside, try and get a pick if Brace tries to rush again. Send a player ramp. Do not allow Addict to start pushing ramp and gaining info in lobby. And just try and play for a pick, and that's what they were trying to do early on, and it was actually working for them. You know, they were finding a few picks here and there.
Another day damage as well, and Vertex and utility damage. They were more iconic duo once again. Bogeyman and Shui slightly tagged up. Anti-Eco coming in Vertex, just Tech 9s, upgrade pistols, and a few utilities as well. Deagle and a P250 on Jules and Bogeyman respectively. Actually, the weapons are switched, but anyway, you get the point. PZ of the Orb, can he get a tri-collateral this time, or will he just get gypped as he did the previous round, only get 1, and everyone else severely damaged? That is the main question here. PZ just checking trophy. Last time he did dodge a flash, did he get the triple collateral? Maybe he gets flash this time instead. 8Ballers is just getting ready for if they get that rat rush working, it'll be great and all. Brace is very quick on the rotators as well. They jump out, lets one pass, PZ takes down the Dogger. Now can he get a few more Molotov fit friend of Red Box? Brace will probably go around to support very quickly. PZ legs Oni, and Brace is coming around to support as well. Now PZ is coming out to P250, takes down 1, 2, can he get a third? Oh, almost wings to the third, and Brace is going to just slowly rear around and go, I've got the Org Seal and I've got 6 kills in a row. Bogeyman opens the double doors. He's snuck down through Secret. Going for the 1D. 1D's APOC dud. Bogeyman just checking Secret. He's not confident that all the players are there. Now Addict from Silo makes it 7.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see a little bit of a correlation within the way Vertex are holding their CT side. If they don't see anything outside, they're rotating players round to ramp, and 8Ballers they need to have some sort of, they need to start being more deceptive with the way they're playing and way they're executing. And this is why I called for a split. Like, you need to send someone outside, you need to send someone ramp just to show presence, so Vertex are not going to know where it's going to come from.
More HE grenades again. Brace delivering it. PZ going to outers. Taking T silo. Bogeyman, I think he heard the scope, so PZ might be found out here. But also, PZ's getting a lot of information as well. PZ just getting a bit closer. Bogeyman's going to watch it. He doesn't expect it. Bogeyman goes down. He does fire an aerial shot. PZ just firing a deal out. And Brace loses a duel to Shui on top of T Silo. I have no idea how PZ got away from that. But Shui had a 2k on T Silo. But PZ's barely alive. I think Jules saw PZ jump over. Did he? Oh, he sees an elbow and he takes it.
What a shot!
It's a headshot as well. I didn't expect a headshot, but geez, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
But he got the armor elbow. But he got the full-on head.
Just a sick flick. Well,
PZ, well, he's definitely down for the count. No way I was getting away with that. Would have been Oni. Oh, they push through to Hut, and that's going to be a 4th round for 8Ballers here, because it's going to be Addicts left and Addicts on the outside, unless they drop the bomb facility here. But I can't imagine it. Molotov thrown into heaven as well. And that's going to be round number 4 for 8Ballers. Addicts. Now, the case is whether Addict's going to save or not. That's the main problem. Addict might be going for this 1v4, just going for damage at this point.
Yeah, he must be going for it if he hasn't saved that PZ orb.
Addict checking the smoke and mini. Shui being a bit nervous here, but I think Shui should win this duel here because Addict's looking the wrong way. Shot Shui, it does win it in the end. But Shui's going to look the wrong direction. I'm going to be like, no way, don't do this to me. That'll be a 4th round for 8Ballers. But to be fair, the Vertex have a lot of money, so losing to AK, not really a big issue.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you can't buy up an AK next time round, but you could always pick up the AUG or something like that if you really want to. I mean, Brace has been popping off with his AUG, Ruffleco as well. But got to say, Peasy, 15 frags so far. Obviously, we've spoke about previously that, you know, the AWP is very much more favoured on that CT side, much more better angles, more favourable angles for you to be firing through. But 15 frags in 11 rounds, that's kind of insane.
Mm-hmm. Actually, grenade being thrown in. Oni looking towards that CT event. A lot of Molotovs, a lot of smokes being thrown into the A side. Flashbang being thrown to big garage this time as well. Vertex don't have that much outside presence this time. Not much yard presence at all. And Shui's going to get a freebie to Secret. They don't have to use all the smokes here.
This
Apoc
is
dud.
this is what 8Ballers has been aiming for this whole time. Excuse the pun. Like, they've been aiming to get through outside without much like resilience from Vertex, just to gain some more control of the map. And then you have that ability to stay deceptive, but APOC has stuck through into Squeaky. He finds 1, 2. That'll be Donga and Oni dropping. Jules does trade back on Ruffleco on the other side of the map as Bogeyman is in a nice spot to get this A flank now, to get this A execute rolling.
I think they know it's coming, by the way, as well, because Addict, he's getting into the position as well, and they know it's coming as well, given the fact there was a noise dropped as well. Jules, he's seen Addict, and Addict will go down. Now, it's Brace. He's been forced off the angle with the AUG as well. Back in the secret. PZ takes down Bogeyman. Trying to sneak in through heaven. I think they might have been aware of it as well. Given the fact they heard Apoc that I think heard a noise. That player dropped off, wrapping around through mini.
Apoc's going to hear this. Apoc's hearing this.
I'm trying to think of what happened to the player, but either way, Shui got to clean out T lobby. Needs to at this point. Players boost up in Hut, boost up in Squeaky as well. Brace. Does he check the right angle? Brace taking it out, but it's giving 1 for 1. Apoc done. PZ shoots down Shui. It'll be an 8th round on the board for Vertex. So I got the players confused. It was, I think it might have been Ruffleco heard the player drop.
Yeah.
So they should have really expected a wrap around there. I think Addict just got caught flat-footed.
Yeah, I'm kind of, well, I mean, the bomb got dropped, so the 8Ballers flank through A literally got stopped with that frag because they had to run back for that C4 explosive. So that made things a lot more awkward. That's a huge kill from Vertex. Little did they know, probably prior to getting that frag. They obviously suspected the flank was coming after Jules got that kill in Hell. But yeah, I mean, 8Ballers, 8-4, they're in an okay spot right now. It's definitely not as bad as what they were in the first half on Overpass. They're still within reach and distance. If they can grab like maybe 1 round here, or even maybe even 2 rounds in in these last 3 rounds, then they're going to be in an okay spot for CT side.
I was going to say with PZ as well, it wasn't on camera for a bit, but PZ's flick on the Bogeyman was pretty decent. Because that's a hard thing to do as an AWPer.
Yeah.
They have to flick onto the Heaven player. Given the fact that Addict was dead like 3 seconds ago, PZ's probably holding mini. The flick on the Heaven is pretty decent. And holding the A site, because if he doesn't win that duel, A site's gone, and obviously it'll be 8Ballers on 5 and Vertex on 7, and Vertex will be in a tailspin. Now, once again, a utility going to favor. Now, PZ. Flashbang being thrown in. They're looking for PZ on top of the big gun. You don't see him.
They have no clue.
See him. And PZ takes on Bogeyman, but Jules with the immediate trade. And that's a sign of a good AWPer as well. Being able to trade almost immediately. Now, Brace, he's looking for the smokes. He's looking for the movement as well. And he's definitely heard them go down towards Secret. Now, Jules looking for Brace, actually. Can he find Brace? Apoc Dud is getting ready for Shui to come in. He knows they're coming in. And Shui will get 2-tapped in the end. Critical information gathered by Brace there. And Brace is just going to go back in, wiggle back into mini. They've got... Who's on the ramp, actually? Nobody's on the ramp control, actually. They could get ramp for free, potentially. Addict might rotate a ramp back around to ramp. I think it's just Addict on ramp. Addict is actually hoping for a secret push. And Addict's going to be very, very careful here as well, because he's got the CT lobby. They will definitely get rid of it. Jules looking towards mini. Brace going to push, but Jules would have an easy one there as he targets mini. They might actually go for the A site. They're going to listen to it. Will they go down to the vents in the end? Apop does listening to all of this. Might take out Oni there, but it's going to throw out HG up as well. Addict grabs 1 Ruffleco on Mustang, takes down Oni. And, well, that execute is going to be left dead in its tracks. Now, in the end, I think Apop's going to run. So Donga checks the vents, Molotov and AWP shot being thrown in. Another HG as well. Donga just lurking among the smokes to get to mini. And Donga using those smokes really well there. Addict being spotted at Heaven, but in the end, misses the shots. And Donga will go down to the AWP from Addict, making it 9.
And right now, 8Ballers need to, well, there's 2 rounds left to the first half. They need to stop, they need to find a way to stop Peasy, because he is causing them a lot of problems, especially outside. Like 1-for-1 trades with the way Vertex are playing right now are just not good enough because they're spread out in the map so well. They have control of so many positions. The 1-for-1 trade just has no value, really. Okay, you've got PZ outside, you've got him taken out, but most of the time PZ's taken out Jules or Shuey Bogeyman, one of the top 8Ballers players. So it just isn't enough. You want to be getting that man advantage as early as possible in the round, and that frees up the rest of your round for you.
Brace, he knows they've got outside control, but the second smoke isn't there yet. Brace peeking, yeah, it's caught. Bogeyman with a nade in his hand. Another smoke's been thrown in, but it's a poor smoke given the fact that Brace took Bogeyman out. Unfortunately, the gap, he can't secure the gap. HU getting been thrown in, a lot of damage. APOC Dud going through the vents. They've heard APOC Dud in the vents. Dogger taken down by APOC Dud. He's working the vents. Can he get a second kill? No, on with the trade. And they should get the bomb plant on B. And it's going to make a really difficult retake. Oh no, they're giving Vertex a bit more time, and it can hold double doors now. Addicts looking towards double doors. Gotta be careful when breaking this. PZ checking control. Jules, oh, he saw the Galil. And Jules is going to be absolutely blasted away. Oni looking for the flank. PZ, he's seen PZ. Oni wide peek. PZ just tracks it. Now it's going to be Shuey. Can it be a 1D? Oh, it's a 1D on PZ. PZ just running away. And Addict blasts Shuey away. But PZ does go down and Addict picks up the AWP. Even though it was like a really an AWP for an AWP exchange, makes it 10 for Vertex.
Yep, and again though, I mean, with the way 8Ballers started, I think they're going to be disappointed with the fact that this first half could really finish 11-4. But I mean, 4 rounds on T side, it's not great, but it's certainly not bad. And considering they've doubled the amount of rounds that they won in map 1 in the first half, is definitely something to work from. Going on to the more favourable side of Nuke, as Vertex will call a timeout just to talk things over for round number 15, the halfway point of the map. That's if obviously it does not go to overtime. But what's to say we're not going to get overtime this time around?
Definitely. Overtime with Nuke. Basically unheard of in the AU scene. But either way, I've got to say here, Vertex, they've made a good comeback here to, tied up at 3-3 earlier. They were down 3-1. They made really, really good effort on the CT side. And also, got to like as well, both teams play yard presence a lot. Like, I've seen some games where it's just one-dimensional, hot and squeaky. But it's good to see that both teams are playing yard, and both teams are dominating yard at times as well. Like, Vertex and 8Ballers, vice versa. Mostly Vertex, of course. But it's good to see. Buy round coming in for the end of the half. Now, can you see a gap? I think APOC doesn't see a gap. Good smokes this time from 8Ballers. 8Ballers have been very, very solid those smokes. Very few gaps, especially for the mini player as well. Because you can see that APOC is just focusing on that gap in that smoke to see if he can see a foot or something.
Yeah.
And 8Ballers are very well aware of it. Bogeyman going down the secret. Brace has no idea that anyone's nearby. So he's going to throw that smoke down almost immediately when he sees that little pixel gap of Bogeyman pushing in. Compared to previously, if they saw any information, you would see Brace in a more aggressive position, ready for the 2-tap, like APOC did 2 rounds ago.
But this is what Vertex are doing so well. Like, they're not giving 8Ballers a chance for a pick in these rounds. Like, they're playing so passive with nades and stuff, and they're just going to work off nades, stop the original execute from 8Ballers, and then play from there.
Roflico dodging all the flashes by being on top of Hart. Checks Hart, no one's there. Shuey dropping down from T. Root because they're able, haven't got anything at the moment. Addict misses the AWP shot, drops off in the end. Now he's going to look towards Trophy. Knows the player may have gone through. PZ coming through. Addict takes down Donga in the end, and PZ coming in with the crossfire. But Abel is going to get into a side. Bogeyman stops by Brain, but I think Jules should change this out. And Brain, Jules misses the shot. Only takes down APOC, but Jules finally takes down PZ. It's going to be a 3-for-2 trade in the favor of 8Ballers. Addict rotating over. They've got the A side here. Now basically, great shot. Whoa, what a shot to Jules by Addict. And Brain just finishes up the deal. It was just a pre-fire towards T Vents. He's hoping that player was there. Given the fact Roflico went down there earlier, Brace going for the bomb defuse. He has to go for the peak Shuey, but Addict cleans him up as well, making 11. I don't know. Great work from Addict.
I think he got the info that the player from his teammate that there was a player at Vent, because he pretty much got pre-fire straight away. But anyways, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for this second half as we quickly throw you to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Be back. Second half of Nuke.
Welcome back, guys, to the second half of Nuke of IEM Fall 2021 Oceania closed qualifiers. Last chance, win over Despair Free will go through. Vertex already 1-0 up, and Vertex get on the T side of Nuke after taking 11-4 advantage to halftime, and 8Ballers being on the easier side of CT side on Nuke. Now Vertex on the tougher side, and this pistol round is going to be probably of a monumentous for either Vertex or 8Ballers here to really begin their charge, either to make a comeback in this game or just dust off 8Ballers. And 2-0ing 8Ballers in the end. What can they do? Now, PZ, they've charged into Secret. Can they charge a bit more? PZ's got that P250, one-tap headshot. PZ tries to start the player playing at double doors, but Donga from the bench. Can he get a headshot? He can't take anyone out. But in the end, PZ accounts for Pacific Donga. Now, Chewy, he's got a head rip off by Rofko as well. Rofko's going to charge and takes out both ramp players as well. And in the end, Bogeyman snipes Brace Bomb stuck in the vents, but PZ is the trade of the P250, making it 12.
And that is not what 8Ballers would have wanted. It is not a great start for them on the CT side, and now this is where it starts to get a little bit tense for the 8Ballers, because you now need to really desperately start winning rounds. You cannot afford to give Vertex the money advantage early on, especially when you're 11-4 down, and you do not want to be giving them the confidence either. We saw what confidence did for Vertex over on Overpass with their aiming, the way they're executing sights on their T side, and they do not want that to be a repeated event over on Nuke.
Jules being boosted up. He's trying to see if he can find him crossing Secret. He sees two of them, but they see him. Jules takes a shot, but takes a lot of damage, but doesn't nail a shot at all. Actually goes between the Vertex players, but at least he confirms that they are going via Secret. Molotovs and flashes being thrown in. Vertex on high alert because they're prepared for this now, because they know that 8Ballers have an idea. Now, Shui rotating through onto the B bomb site as well. They're going to be wandering into a bunch of deagles as well. Brace in T lobby, just making sure they're not flanking via T lobby. Molotov can be thrown in. Now they've taken it. Attic takes out Shui. Now Oni on the silo. This is a good position actually here. Oni does take out Attic, but he knows the rest of them. Then in the end, PZ charges out. Apok Dud shuts down Boogeyman in the vents. Apok Dud pushes back out, takes down Donga as well, trying to charge down through the vents. Now Jules trying to rotate over, but Ruffleco's got him holding the ramp, and Ruffleco's going to be smiling from ear to ear, and that'll be a 13th round for Vertex. As Vertex hold that B bomb site, push 8Ballers out.
Yeah, and once again, it's 8Ballers dropping a lot of players on the Vertex side, just hitting all of their shots. They are now 3 rounds away, Jose, from advancing into the IEM main event of the Oceania region. And it's good to see for Vertex. You know, they've been a bit of a rut recently. 1 for 3 on their recent record. And 8Ballers, I mean, how many chances are these players going to get for getting through in the near future to an event like this? I mean, they are going to be feeling the pressure, that is for sure. I think that is going to be in the back of their heads. But, you know, let's not count them out just yet. They are on the CT side. If they can get their economy flowing throughout their team, what's to say they can't go on a nice round streak, you know, and maybe even push an OT. So I think Vertex, they want to get this one closed out pretty quickly.
We also got to mention as well, they're versing a very, very top team in the Oceania scene.
Sure.
Like Vertex has beaten X-Star, Wolves, and Order. They're not versing, you know, maybe the lower half. They're versing the top tier, and 8Ballers, you know, they're probably being punished for a lot of mistakes where they normally get away with it, and they're just seeing it over and over again. The Vertex just punish him to out aiming them. They can't rely, you know, on a mistake happening. Basically, as Brace, they'll charge down through Secret. They've got the USPs. If they can get a couple of kills with the USPs and P250s, they might be able to turn this one around. And basically, Vertex is just running through. I don't think 8Ballers have any information at this stage until just then as control opens up. And they're going to rotate over towards the B bomb site via ramp. Now Brace sneaking up. He hears multiple players. Now basically Brace should clean up here with the Max 10, and he does. Attic takes on Donga as well through the vents. And that will be most likely 14 here. Attic is being tagged, but does take down Shu in the end. And Brace takes down Bogeyman, getting extra $600 and farming a lot of money here for Vertex, making it 14.
Yeah, for sure. And like we said at the end of Overpass, you know, this is going to be a good lesson. This is going to be a lot of highlight reel for them to work from, 8Ballers, to see where they could improve in their game. And, you know, that is something that you can take away from playing against a top team like Vertex. And it can make them even better and stronger when they come out of this series, if they do come out with the L.
Because, yeah, if you guys don't know, 8Ballers, well, they're not in the top tier division at the moment as Jules takes down Addict. Now, good start, actually, on this gun round. One of the top aimers of Vertex being taken out early with Jules. Now, Apoc Dud, they've got yard control somewhat. Apoc Dud just looking for a trade at the moment. 5v4 advantage for 8Ballers. And also, not to mention as well, on Overpass, their scoreline could have been vastly different if 8Ballers put even like half of those rounds they lost in those 5v2s or 5v3 scenarios. Like, it could have been a lot closer than 16-2 in the end. It could have been like 16-8, 16-9, maybe even 16-12, something like that, because CT half's really, really bad for Eco. No, not Eco, sorry, for the CT side in the economy-wise. Now, Oni, the smoke doesn't fully cover Mini, and you see they sneak into Big Garage. They're looking for the Big Garage player, but there's nobody in there. They're looking for how 8Ball is controlling Yard, and they're going to wrap around here. Oni hasn't spotted anything coming out from Mini yet, but he'll spot something coming out shortly. Will they check it? Now, Oni grabs one. Can he grab a second? He does grab a second from Mini. Can he get third? Nope, Apoc done 2 trade. Apoc Dud, they know he can wrap around now. Brace sneaking through with the max. Takes down Bogeyman, and Bogeyman pick up an AK Brace here as they tried to sneak down the vents previously. And Donga, he's going to flank. We'll take down Brace behind. Oh, actually, he spots Apoc Dud, and Apoc Dud goes down. But who has the bomb? That's the main question. Entering a big friend to the vents. He's not sure where the players are. And the bomb's dropped outside Big Garage at the moment. And I'm not sure if they're aware of it.
No time.
Might be able to get to the A side by ahead, but Jules is going to snipe him out before he gets it. And Jules misses. And he's not sure where anyone is. He might get the bomb planted. Gonna go for it. I think Donga might go for it and spray him down. And the bomb doesn't get planted. It'll be a 5th round on the board for 8Ballers.
And 3 alive as well for 8Ballers. That's going to keep the economy in an okay spot. 4 would have been much more ideal, but 3 is not so bad. I want to say, though, with the Vertex T side, it was kind of similar on Overpass. They are literally living up to their logo. They are hunting for 8Ballers in packs. You know, they're just like a pack of wolves playing in like 3s, 2s, 3s, playing for the 1-for-1 trades because they know in the long run 1-for-1 trades are going to suit them very well because they do have the better aim.
5 AKs on the field with a few M4s and AK as well. Apoc Dud going to throw the flashes over as well as they jump in towards Secret. Now, Shui, he's actually getting aggressive on this. He feels like a player's coming in as well, but Shui, he's going to go along the vents. Apoc Dud, I'm not sure if they've heard him now. Jules, Molotov's going to throw in his direction, but he does take down Rofako in the end as the Molotov comes flying towards him. And they've actually got ramp control here because there's no play at ramp at all. Another Molotov's going to go down, and they're going to rotate onto the B bomb side. Shui's in a really awful predicament because I think he may know that Apoc Dud is lurking in these secret halls, but he's also going to protect the side as well. Shui does take down Apoc Dud, and that's integral. It means he can focus on Toxic, and he can focus on the side as well, but Toxic has been smoked off. The door going into double doors has been opened. PC on Catwalk, Brace planting the bomb for ramp, and we'll get the bomb down at least. Now, Toxic door has been open, going for the wall bang, but Brace not getting touched at all. Now, Brace using those double doors and closing it, and looking towards ramp in the end. Addict, well, I think they're trying to trick 8Ballers here. Flashbang going in. Addict 1 gets the spray transfer right, but in the end, it's going to be a 2 for 2. PZ on Catwalk, running into the advantage, trying to wallbang Catwalk, and in the end, Jules takes down PZ. And good work just checking Catwalk there as well, because I see a lot of teams not checking Catwalk, and Jules will make it 6 for 8Ballers.
Yeah, and really well played, you know. Finally, the 8Ballers have that 2-man advantage, and they capitalise off it. We saw a lot of Overpass where they had that 2-man advantage, bomb planted, and they just couldn't get a retake to save their life. So, I mean, it's a step in the right direction for 8Balls. Vertex on 14 rounds are going to need a lot more of those. They obviously don't want to keep the rounds that close, but if they are close, they need to make sure they're winning them in that fashion.
I was like, great retake as well from 8Ballers, as you mentioned. You know, basically they took advantage of those 5v3 situations, 1-for-1 trades, bam, done deal as well. However, they need to work on their money situation because there's 1 round away of having to force up, and they've got nothing to force up with, basically. Only probably a rifle and maybe a pistol at best. Upgrade pistols. They've been thrown in. Roddy firing through the smoke, trying to look for the players through the secret smoke. Bogeyman at CT vents. Gonna be a Tech 9 rush here. Can add to get a 1D On the player's side, taking a lot of noise. He spots the player in heaven as well. He goes down. PZ's charged down Oni, but he man stuck at CT
boy.
vents. And in there, Offerco's got a he's got an AK for himself. Jules holding T vents. Can he find anyone? Checking heaven. Dodges the flash. Bomb's gonna be planting the A site. Smoke's gonna be friendly as well. Jules might have to get a rifle. Does he have a rifle next to him? That's the big problem. He doesn't. But he's getting one now. Maybe he's looking for the play on the side. But in the end, Addict with the wide swing one decent makes it 15 for Vertex, and they win with the upgraded pistols, making it series point now.
And Jose, the Vertex are 1 round away from advancing into the IEM main event. You know, a lot of times we do see teams, you know, they are so close to the finish line and they fail to get over. Vertex obviously going to want to diminish any chance of that early on. You do not want to give the 8Ballers 3, 4, 5 rounds in a row where they start gaining confidence again. You need to get them shut out and down and out very, very quickly.
Oni, they got the right, as I said before, if they lost that round, well, they did get SMGs out. They got a few rifles as well. Vertex sneaking through towards Secret. They might actually go for big garage instead. Flashbang goes in. Oni on the off angle was actually heard all this noise here. He's got the AUG as well. Molotov been thrown in. Oni might have a good shot on this actually. Shui back him up from CT locker room. Oni going for the pre-fight. Now they know he's here. Rough supposed to be very careful. Flashbang's been thrown in. Oni can't see anything. They bang out. Apoc and Ruffleco work together to get 2. Ruffleco gets a 3rd in the end. Ruffleco, great 2 kills. Great flash by PZ as well. And Jules gonna say, hey, there's nobody in T lobby. However, Addict didn't expect Jules to be there, and Jules will find his man in the end. Ruffleco can potentially rotate to the A bomb site, but they're making obvious movement towards B. Now Ruffleco just checking ramp. He's not sure where the players are. PZ planting the bomb, putting a lot of pressure on here. And Brace is gonna hear them move to Secret. Brace, they're going to pop in. Brace should get 2k here. And a spray transfer. Ooh. Yeah, he does get a 2k in the end. He's going to end at 16-6.